in your background. Yeah. We are here, 1 o'clock.
Podcast.
1 o'clock on the dot.
Yes, sir.
On the dot. How do I sound today? Do I sound good to you?
You sound perfect.
Okay, because I'm
immaculate.
Trying a new mic setup. Same mics, just set it up slightly different.
I like your hat, kind sir.
Appreciate
that's
you.
Looking good.
See, that's snake skin. That's a special edition. That's one of ones right there. You hear me?
Since season.
Yeah, man. It's mainly to cover up the fact that I have not gotten a haircut.
Oh, and how long?
In a while. In a while. Mainly because I don't do shit and I be in the house. Right. And I don't trust y'all because it's pandemic and y'all be doing shit like eating in buffets. Who eats in buffets right now?
Fuck shit.
You a wild type of nigga if you eating in a buffet in today's.
No buffet for me.
Nah. Look, I got my coffee.
I'll be quite honest with you, bro. I think I grew out of the buffet phase of my life. Like I just need a legit meal, a valid meal.
The buffet phase. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is I know you were there for a couple of them. We had ground with me and shout out to Keys and Keegan and Nico.
Shout out to the whole gang over
shout out to the whole squad. We used to meet up at the buffet up the block all the time. It's just Link. That was what we did. That was what we did. So, you know, I ain't mad at it. It was very interesting. So
at that point in time, yeah.
So, how was your week, bro? How was your week?
My week was pretty good. It was pretty productive, and I'm actually live. I'd say about 3 miles from the Pocono Mountains, and I'm actually out here working. So, you know, I'm just on that type of time at the moment. So I'm doing this podcast basically while I'm working at the same time.
Oh, so you coming out to the Poconos? You ain't even telling niggas you in the city. Copy. I see how we living. Copy. Okay. Well, this week has been.
How's your week been?
Man, it's been a wonderful. My sister Diamond gave birth to my nephew.
Congratulations.
Perfect little boy.
How's the baby? How's Diamond?
Diamond's great. She look like she ain't even break a sweat, bro. You know, Diamond's a control freak. So she everything about it, you know, it looked like she ain't break a sweat. She ain't sweat out a braid, my nigga, nothing. She good. So she built for that.
That's good. I'm glad.
My nephew don't have a name still.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
So it's been a couple days. At this point, I'm pretty sure she's just trolling. I'm pretty sure she's not naming him on purpose at this point. Okay. He has a middle name, he has a last name. But you know, he doesn't have a first name yet. So, but he's perfect. He is amazing. He looks just like her.
Oh wow. Okay.
He looks just like her. Bam is being a great big brother already.
Nice.
So shout out to my nephew and my sister and my family. My sister Erica came in with my mom yesterday.
Okay.
So they're here with me until Wednesday.
Okay.
And it's good to have family. It's good to have family. I miss having them close, but I'm glad when I do get to see them. Erica has grown into a young woman now. She's 16, G. So yeah, and
you're not taking that too well.
I mean, I don't watch Shayla do this already, so it's like I watched Diamond and then Shayla and now Erica is like, but she's the last one, right? So I ain't got it, and she's not bad. I gotta say, thank God I didn't have none of my sisters be too hard growing up as far as like the thing they had to do as far as learning themselves as young ladies. They've kind of always knew who they were at young and just walked that path. What else? Man, it's just been a great week. My mom's been here cooking already, so she give it up.
Okay, yeah, so, definitely, yeah.
She's still out here cooking better pork chops than your mother.
Okay, right.
So I just want you to understand that.
It's been a while. My mom doesn't make pork chops anymore either. She retired, so
it's because my mama made her retire.
Yeah, and Demi too. Thanks, Demi.
She retired because hey, it's okay. Sometimes you just gotta hang it up. Bro.
Anyway. She can still do her thing with other foods, but she doesn't do pork chops anymore. One, because she doesn't eat meat every day, and two, I don't eat meat anymore. So
yeah, I hear you. I hate you. Whatever make you, whenever help you sleep at night. That, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all it's about.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's move into a couple things. Let's go ahead and jump into congratulating our 2021 NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well earned. Well earned.
Well,
no, it was well earned. Let's not sit here and discredit the event, the actual champions.
I don't know.
Let's not sit here and do that, sir.
I've never seen a champion get smacked by 50. I mean, I'm just saying. You won. I give
any
you
given game.
You won.
Any given game.
You won. Congratulations. Look. You won. Congratulations. I wore my Brooklyn jersey just so niggas know what's happening today. But
salt.
Oh yeah, I'm salty. But I'm not salty because we lost. I'm not salty about us in particular.
No, I know that, but it's just salt. Period.
Both of the walks.
However you want to explain it is going to be salt.
Both of them walked to the finals, and somebody had to win. Like it was. I had a conversation.
I enjoyed the series. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I felt some sort of way. I guess you could say I felt some sort of way because
they put away your nets. Okay.
No, it wasn't that. Oh, here we go. This nigga crazy. It wasn't that. It was annoying because coming off the bubble, we came right into another season. There was really no extended rest for a lot of these guys. They couldn't train the way they usually train because of the pandemic. Bodies weren't the way they were supposed to, and because of it, we watched a lot of our key superstars. I'm talking about, AD, LeBron, Kawhi, Kyrie, James Harden, like nigga, like at every
a lot of big names.
A lot of big names when it got hurt.
Yeah,
and it just felt like it.
But that happened across the board.
Excited. No, it happened across the board. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I was really excited. I was actually really excited to not see a Cleveland Warrior or Laker final. Right. And then it took away from the excitement when everyone started to get hurt because it almost started to cheapen the experience. Like you want to tune in to watch Brooklyn and the Bucks, but you want to tune in to watch the number 1 seed or number 2 seed against the number 3 seed or whatever. And you got what was left over of these teams against it wasn't fun to watch as it came down the stretch. Like Phoenix wasn't even fun to watch the last couple games. Like they looked so bad, bro.
And the Bucks had something to do with that as well.
No, they did. But what I'm saying is they looked bad. Like it wasn't fun to watch. The last game down the stretch was not fun to watch. They fell the fuck apart at the seams, bro. They fell up between the technical fouls. They let Bobby Portis get in their head of all people. Bobby Portis? They let Bobby Portis get in their head. Niggas start fight. Like it just was bad, bro. Like it was bad basketball to watch. So I'm not upset about the Bucks winning. I just they have every right and every celebrate. What I don't like, Giannis did it once, and I addressed it with a couple of the homies. If that's what you're gonna do, and that's how you feel, by all means, enjoy it, party it up. But once you start to have to send shots, it's kind of corny now. Like talking about, well, this is what happens when you come to one team and you stick there, and I didn't have to join a super team to win a ring. This is what it looked like. Stop it, nigga. Like, stop it, bro. Like, why do we even have to go that route? Them niggas that you talking about bust you by 50. Them niggas smacked you by 50 when they was healthy before you got hurt. LeBron and them niggas was killing you when you went to LA. Like, you literally got this ring without having to face any of them niggas. Take your ring, and all that other shit was not necessary. It's corny. It's corny. It's corny. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put it to you plain and simple, bro. You know that if you win something, whether it be a championship game, whether it be a bet, whether it be anything in life, you're going to become a prisoner of that moment, and you're going to bask in that moment, and you're going to celebrate it like anybody else would. And alongside with that, there's going to be a little bit of trash talk. You're going to tell me, I've heard you and I've seen you, Sincere, on social media win bets and talk mad shit after you win a bet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I don't know. To me, it's just a human element there with Giannis and the way he expressed himself in that press conference. I agree with you with the fact that he didn't need to take shots, at LeBron, because he took shots at LeBron specifically.
And at Harden. And at James Harden.
And at James Harden as well. But they had an issue previously, and we all know that as well. Or some of us at least know that. So what I'm saying is he became a prisoner in that moment. He just won a championship. He's on an emotional high at the moment. He's excited. He's happy. And those words just happened to slip out of his mouth, or those shots just happened to slip out. So we can't be too hard on Giannis because, the finals he had, the closing game he had, I've only seen maybe like 2 or 3 players in NBA history that I've seen in my eyes that's had a closing game like that in the finals. And LeBron is actually one of them as well.
We were watching a history. If you watched that game, Giannis was out of his mind that game. I'm not taking anything away from the performance or anything. It's just, for me, I feel like
it's just the side stuff.
It's the side stuff, and there's no need to even do it when you got the chip. I understand. You got the chip, and not to say anything bad about Giannis. Milwaukee had their parade a couple days ago. It dropped the same day as their parade. Vegas's odds for who's going to win the next NBA championship. And you know who wasn't number 1?
Yeah.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Correct.
You know who wasn't number 2? The Milwaukee Bucks.
Right.
No one looks at Milwaukee and goes, them niggas earned it. You know what they say? Them niggas won it. Because they did. But nobody is looking at y'all and putting the robe on your shoulders like James Brown just finished performing, like that nigga killed it. It was like, you won, bro. You got it. Like, rest in peace to James Brown. But like, there's a certain, to me, and once again, just in my eyes and the way I view things, I can't speak for the world. It's just me. If I am fighting someone, I'll tell you a quick story. This is a real life story. It takes 30 seconds. There's a dude in my neighborhood.
You always say that. It's going to take 30 seconds. It always takes like 5 minutes.
No. I told the story to you before.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure. There's a dude in my neighborhood who, don't count, nigga. Distracting. There's a dude in my neighborhood who was bigger than me, stronger than me, and he bullied a friend of mine. So I stepped up. It was actually my cousin. I stepped up and wanted to fight for him. Right? He whooped my ass. He whooped my ass.
The story.
Exactly.
I've heard the story. Yeah.
He whooped my ass. But every time I saw him from that point on, it was like, what's up? He whooped my ass every time he saw me because I wanted to fight him every time I saw him. So after whooping my ass about 3 times, he finally looked at me and was like, yo, you got it. I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay. Now the whole point of this story was he says I won that fight. He gave up. I got what I wanted, which was my apology, which would be the Bucks getting the ring. The whole point is I got the apology. That's what I was after.
Right.
But I wouldn't turn around after that and be like, yeah, you bitch ass nigga. You know how these hands go.
Right, of course.
And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You got your ring, my nigga. Don't talk shit about them niggas that spanked you by 50. Don't talk shit about them niggas that literally had you down 0-2. Like, don't talk shit about LeBron and them niggas who cracked you over your head. You talking shit about joining super teams and them niggas almost smacked. You talking shit about niggas who literally you couldn't even get to the final round to play against in the last 3 years of the playoffs. Don't talk bad about them niggas now. It's corny. It's corny.
I like I said, I see where you're coming from. I'm just letting you know the human element of things and how people react in certain moments. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that. I understand that.
You know, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just letting you know that things like that sort of happen because, you know, people, when they win things, they talk a bunch of shit, you know, and they rub it in a sense. Pause. So
gotta rub that in, son. Yeah,
exactly.
All right.
So
well,
that's all it is. But
while we on the topic of basketball, let's just go ahead and hop into the USA loses to France in the opening game of the Olympics.
Gosh. You know, we've never gotten a gold medal where we've lost a game when we really, you know, when it counted, basically. And I think it's the first loss since 2004 for the Olympic team as well. So this is what gets me. So we're up by 7 points with 4 minutes left. We're up by 7 points. And we have the best closers in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And we just couldn't close the game. And we got totally outcoached in the last 4 minutes of that game. We looked hella bad.
We did.
We looked bad to the extent where I think Drew Holiday had gotten there maybe like 16 hours prior to the game through a flight. And he had the high.
He had the best game.
And yeah.
He had the best game.
He led the US in scoring.
Yo, Drew Holiday said, "I got this, y'all. Hold on."
And is it Fournier from France?
Yeah, Fournier.
He had more points, I believe, combined. You know, when you compared him to, I think it was, who was it? KD, Lillard,
yeah.
And like he had more points than them combined. So, you know, we definitely got to get it together. And it's like you said, and I also mentioned. You mentioned they didn't have any big men. I mentioned they didn't have a rim protector. It's kind of one and the same. And, you know, we're just looking very, very bad at this moment. And I'm just baffled. I'm like, we lost to France. But I don't know, bro. Gold seems very much doubtful at this moment in time. You know, I'm sure their psyche is affected by what actually happened yesterday. It was yesterday, right? That game?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All I'm saying is this. First and foremost, if there's any countries, my wife is Bayesian. I have some Belizean.
Shout out to Barbados.
I have some Belizean in my family. I'm half Belizean. If any of these countries want to adopt me during these Olympics, just let me know. Because first, I mean, to keep it real with you, I've been tired of the U.S. and this is just, I'm tired. I'm still tired. I'm tired of watching us play mediocre basketball. I'm tired of us losing and then blaming it on other people. No, we blame it on us. Blame it on us. Yeah. We have, as a country, we have become so obsessed with the three ball that our 7-footers
are shooting threes as well.
Dribble and shoot, and we don't produce actual big men. We don't produce actual big men. Even when you think of the big men who rule the NBA, the top 5, none of them are American. None of them.
No.
Not a single one.
No.
And then when you even start to think about the ones who might be decent at a 5 position, they're not really 5s.
No.
They're like hybrid 4s.
Yeah, they're like 4.5s.
Yeah, so like, what are we gonna do with that? And then the difference is the 7-footers that's coming from overseas,
right? They're
skilled to where they can play like a guard, but they can still be a big man.
Correct.
So we become so obsessed with the 3 ball and with the flash of it, we have forgot fundamentals. This is a lot of it. To me, is a lot just mixing of talents and not knowing how everyone fits in yet.
Correct.
There's more than enough talent on the team to beat anybody.
That's a fact.
Anyone.
That's a fact.
But who gets the ball where, what lineups work with what guys on the floor? Like you said, Drew Holiday just came in 16 hours before the game. Like, you're still adding pieces and taking away pieces because Bradley Beal had to leave. You're never going to get a true lineup to figure out what fits about the Olympics, unfortunately. But at least the good thing is we have talent. That this doesn't mean that we are not going to medal. It just sure as hell doesn't look good
promising or a guarantee or anything like that.
Doesn't look definitely good. Hey, Africa, if you want to come adopt your boy, I'm also down for Africa.
Yes, we down for Africa as well. Any country in Africa.
Jamaica, you can come get your boy. Yeah, it's a lot of play. Greece, your boy is over.
Get us.
Come get us. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Give us citizenship, please.
Hey, parlez-vous français?
Mm-hmm.
Come get us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
However you want to do that. All right. So
yeah, we shot 36%. I'm looking at it right here, and we were 10 of 32 from 3-pointer.
That's nasty. That is not. What's the could I even live in France? I don't know. I hear France is not too good to black people. I mean, don't quote me on that. Oh no, I'm quoting you because I know they hate black people.
I've never been in France, so that's why I'm saying don't quote me. That's the only reason.
Not the whole country and not the whole city, of course, but
right, of course, right.
Like pockets in certain demographics of they don't like black people.
Right.
Carlisle was there for a while in school,
and he experienced it. Right.
Audrey was there, for a while. Shout out to Audrey. Yeah, man, like, come on, dog, that shit crazy.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
And before we go any further, I do want to take a moment. I didn't want to start with this because I didn't want to start it so heavy. My nephew was born this week, and congratulations to my sister Diamond. But also, we lost someone this week. We lost Frenchie. He was Ocean's dad. Anyone who knows who was close to me, my sister's right-hand best friend, her name is Ocean. She's been my sister's go-to for so long. She's part of our family. She doesn't have any siblings, so me and my siblings have been her siblings, as she said, for years now. Her father passed away this weekend.
Very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, our condolences out to her and her mom.
Peace and condolences, definitely.
Yeah, so I didn't want to start with that because I didn't want it to be so heavy.
Right.
But let's move on to something great, like LeVar Burton hosting Jeopardy. Starting today, LeVar Burton is hosting Jeopardy. Am I the only person geeking out about this? LeVar Burton is hosting Jeopardy.
That sounds like a great pickup, actually. Even though I don't watch a lot of TV, I'm definitely gonna tune into that because that's gonna be pretty interesting. So I'm with it.
I had to explain to my young boys who LeVar Burton was. They didn't exactly know.
Oh, they didn't know?
They didn't know, but I had to. Hey, LeVar Burton, he's there. He's there. Man, oh man. I can do anything. Take a look. It's in the book. The Reading Rainbow. Come on, bro. Reading Rainbow. He was Kunta Kinte. Like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah, man, we grew up on Burton, it. We grew up on it.
LeVar Burton hosting Jeopardy. Do you think he's gonna do better than Aaron Rodgers?
Yes, I think he is actually. I think he's more poised, he's more ready, he's more prepared, I think, than Aaron Rodgers to actually get into this. And I'm looking forward to it. I want to see it. Even if I don't watch it live, I definitely want to catch it on YouTube because it's LeVar Burton.
Shout out to Aaron Rodgers. He actually did a really good job while he was on there. So
yeah, he did a fantastic job.
Shout out to him.
And just because, I'm saying that LeVar Burton is going to do a better job doesn't mean that he did a whack job or, pause. Yeah, whack job.
LeVar Burton. Wait, hold on. What's up, Cuddy? My man's got a great name. Who got a great name? Cuddy got it. Let us know, Cuddy, what you talking about. Who got a great name? I don't know who got a great name. What you talking about? LeVar Burton? I guess so. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
But
we're on the topic and he's watching live.
Yeah, so
shout out to you.
But But yeah, man, that's great. I'm happy for him. And you know what? Since we're talking about Aaron Rodgers, let's go ahead and bam! Football camp starts this week. Any predictions? Early predictions? Anything you want to say about football at all?
I mean, I'd wish to say that Aaron Rodgers himself is not going to show up to Packers camp, but because between him and the Packers at the moment, they're not really seeing eye to eye. So, but he's going to show up to camp, obviously. And I just hope that there aren't any injuries and everybody can just go into the preseason healthy and come out of the preseason healthy and just take it from there. And, there's a lot of old vets at this moment in time. They're just dreading this shit right now. Fucking training camp.
Oh, yeah.
They're like willing to skip it at any cost. And just, even if they have a stomach ache, they just don't want to show up to training camp because it's that rough. It's over the summer, for certain teams that play in the cold or are used to playing, in that type of weather, basically, they go through it in training camp. So, I'm also hearing that the Cowboys are going to be on Hard Knocks. Like, why do the Cowboys always shoot themselves in the foot with these things? Can't they go into a season being low key? Why? Oh my God, the
Cowboys. Anything you're about to say about the Cowboys, I am probably about to say about the Cowboys. So go ahead. Let it rip. Just go ahead. Because you seem stressed out.
It's just my thing is why they have to be so Hollywood? Why do they always have to take this approach at the beginning of the season? Why did they have to do Hard Knocks? They should have just be low-key about things, come into the season, and do what they have to do.
Because Jerry Jones
play, and I'll put Jerry Jones.
Because Jerry Jones. But no, nigga, there's no other reason but Jerry Jones.
My goodness.
Oh, I see you, Cuddy, talking about LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton, yeah.
Yeah, nobody worry about that man's name because you got that man's name. Get all that man dead. I'm just joking, bro. I love you. What's up, Cuddy? I love you. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump out of the predictions. And
it's too early for predictions. Anyway.
This is how you know it's real. This is one of the banners for today. I already had it ready. Because I am a Cowboy fan, which means that I am preparing to be disappointed yet again.
Don't worry.
I am prepared.
I'm a Jets fan, so it happens every year for us.
But at least the media and the fan base that you have usually goes into the season knowing you're gonna be bad. Nigga, I could go to any fan of the Cowboys right now, and they will tell us it is our year. Every year.
You sound like my fellow Knicks fans.
Every year is our year as a Cowboy fan, and every year you are disappointed. How many years do you expect to be disappointed? But let's go a little bit deeper than that. I'll put this up as a topic because at some point in the past week when things were going well for me, I was listening to an article about. I was listening to a segment about the Cowboys, and it made me realize that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are not just the reason that the Cowboys are terrible, but not only do we also know that they'll never get better as long as they're there, but that they don't see that they're the problem.
No,
they genuinely don't see that,
and that's the problem. And that's they don't see.
Now, shout out now, congratulations, because when you take a team like he did, and the Cowboys are not the number one franchise in football, they're not the number one franchise in American sports. The Cowboys are valued as the number one franchise in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Which wait, in the world.
So over like
yes,
those European soccer teams out there?
Yes. If you go Google, the Dallas Cowboys are valued as the number 1 team in the world at slightly over $1 billion.
Okay.
Now, this makes you have to question, how does a team who hasn't won shit in 25 years gain so much value? And the only thing I could think of is a lie. Fake it till you make it. Because every year they sell their fan base the pipe dream that this is the year. Every year they tell Cowboy fans, this is it. We got a shot. We got Dak. We got Zeke. We got the Amari. Coach. We got the coach. Last year, we had our worst defensive year as a franchise ever. So what do they do to fix that? They go and get 2 defensive backs from the only team in NFL history who allowed more yardage than the team we already produced last year, and that was Atlanta. So to get better, we went and hired 2 niggas that were worse than the niggas we already were employing. Dak Prescott is coming off major surgery and a major injury.
And wish your speedy recovery at that.
And we wish him well. And he snapped his leg, and they're going to be thrown back into the fire. And no, there go my mama right there. The Cowboys just let us showboat. Thank you. You're right, Mom. They do just need to sit their ass down somewhere.
You're right. You're right, Mama Jones. They need to sit their asses down.
It's crazy because they do nothing positive. Zeke has actually digressed in years. His output every year. He looks. Now I must say, they say he went and got a new running coach. He looks the best that he's ever looked in his career.
He's selling the pipe dream. Continue.
Selling the pipe dream again. Because this is what they said 2 years ago. And no, I don't know about you, but unless you Adrian Peterson, you don't get better with age.
Especially at the running back position.
At the running back position, once you start to go down, that's it, bro. That's it.
I can understand a quarterback because you hardly can't touch quarterbacks nowadays with the way the game is. But as a running back, you put on a lot of mileage on those runs.
We went and hired Mike McCarthy, who couldn't get Aaron Rodgers a Super Bowl.
He got him one.
I'm talking. We're talking 11 years ago. But he couldn't get Aaron Rodgers a Super Bowl.
Recently,
no offense,
right?
No offense. Dak Prescott ain't Aaron Rodgers. Amari Cooper sure as hell ain't Devontae Adams. Where the fuck is our defense?
Speaking of Devontae Adams, he's actually rated number 1 on Madden now.
He
as a receiver.
He should be.
Yeah, I think they didn't make a mistake there.
As a Cowboy fan, I will continue to support because that is my team. And I'm not jumping ship. I'm not that kind of person. Just please stop selling the pipe dreams.
You stay faithful.
Just stop selling the pipe dreams.
And the Hollywood shit.
Yeah. There's no reason to watch Hard Knocks. There's no reason the Cowboys should be on Hard Knocks. Nigga, life is hard knock for us right now. Let's get to the playoffs. Let's win a playoff game.
I can understand if it was another team, but not the Cowboys.
Not the Cowboys.
The Cowboys don't need that.
I don't want to see Jerry Jones on the TV.
I can understand it would have been the Bucks. I'd like to see the Bucks on Hard Knocks at least.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams I want to see. Just not the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones looked like a real life. Jerry Jones looks like a live action Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
I actually thought he was a lot closer to like Skeletor and a lot of other those old school cartoon look-alike.
Jerry Jones just be in his box looking at us get touchdowns. Talk about excellent. Nobody wants to watch him be creepy. And Waylon Smithers is fucking Steven. Okay, nobody wants to watch. I'm done talking about these niggas.
Yeah, we're done.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
And I appreciate the fact that even though it's your team, you'll put them on blast. Because a lot of people won't do that.
Bro, you should know, if anything, that I am fucking non-biased. I am honest. Okay, also, here we go, people. JaySin merchandise up for purchase. Go get your shit. Sincere Da Vinci merch up for purchase. Go get your shit. Links.
They can see it right there on the tape, right?
Yeah, new merch.
It's on the
now
tape.
available. There you
go.
New
JaySin merch now available.
Bang, go do that.
Get
if you haven't already,
mugs, track pants.
There you go.
We got a lot of stuff actually on that merch.
Match it.
We have shit on there.
Adult beverage drinking apparatuses.
Yep. Yeah.
So if you want,
we got a little bit of everything in that merch store.
Yeah, for real.
It's amazing.
For real, we do. Also, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube page. Please tell your friend, tell your girlfriend, tell your side bitch, tell your barber, tell your nail bitch. Subscribe. Tell your baby daddy. I know you don't fuck with him like that, but if you talk to the nigga and you subscribe, he might pay your child support.
Plus, I know your dog has an account on IG, so let that dog subscribe also to our YouTube page.
Tell him come holler at a nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we live now.
Yeah. I have a story to tell today that is going to be funny. I promised someone that I was going to tell this story. I'm not going to use names in this story. I'm not going to use names in this story,
right?
Because I shouldn't. But we're going to go ahead and talk about a situation in which is going on in one of the people that I know's lives. Okay. Okay, so there is, we'll call the young lady
Jane.
Okay, so Jane has her living boyfriend who's
John.
John. Okay. So Jane is 32 years old. Jane is 32 years old now, and she has her living boyfriend he is 24.
So now, John is 24 and she's 32.
Yes. I need you to understand that John has been living with her for 7 years.
Okay.
They have been together for 7 years.
And he's 24 now.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to ask any questions, but continue, sir. You said 7 years. Okay.
So, somewhere along the line, Jane has a daughter that does not belong to John. Okay. So, Jane and John have a daughter that does not belong to John. Keep in mind, till this day, they still live together, although they have not been intimate, and she claims that is not her boyfriend for about 2 years now. Okay? You do take it how you want. I am just here to tell the story.
Continue, sir.
Now, recently, Jane has found herself a new mate. A new partner she has found.
Domestic?
This nigga. So, she has a new mate that she sees. The problem is the mate is married. So, the mate is married. We're going to call him Malcolm. So, she meets Malcolm.
Jane meets Malcolm.
And starts to have an affair with Malcolm. Okay. Here's the kicker. There's so many twists in this. Malcolm is married. They're a Muslim couple. So, first and foremost, Malcolm's wife, we'll call her Anne. Anne does not like Jane because she believes that Jane is scandalous. Okay? She believes Jane is scandalous. If only she knew how scandalous Jane was, apparently, because she's sleeping with your husband. But anyway.
Right.
But now, Malcolm and Anne also have children. Okay? Now, Anne has been asked multiple times to babysit Jane's child while she goes to meet her boo thing. Little does Anne know she is watching Jane's child, so Jane could leave to go and fuck her husband. Here's the crazy thing. Now here's the last kicker, bro. Here's the last kicker, bro. When I was like, bro, this is too messy. Stop talking to me. He doesn't work. Anne is the sole provider of that household. So she gives him an allowance.
Mm-hmm.
But he has to pay for the room that he goes to see Jane in.
Correct.
So, bro, I need you to realize Anne is babysitting her mistress's child.
Correct.
While paying for the room that her husband and said woman are laying together in.
Man, that sounds like a good movie script.
Bro, I could not make this shit up if I wanted to. I am not using names. And there are some things that I cannot talk about. But just that part alone, I said, bro, I gotta share this. Because nobody would believe me. If
you mentioned the person's
name, nobody would believe me in general. If I told them this is how it's working. And what makes it even crazy is that John is probably at home knocking something else down because you always gone with Malcolm. Yo, that's too crazy.
Insane story. And
you got to remember, John is at home chilling for free because she has him and because Jane has him and other niggas paying all her bills. So John is literally living in her house for free, just existing. They done forgot John even exists in this house over here. He just kind of living his life. He's like a human pet.
My goodness,
this is incredible.
That is an incredible story. Wow.
Doing some of that coffee after that. Good Lord. Just shout out to
my goodness.
Shout out to the plug who tapped me into the story. I appreciate you. I know that they are paying attention right now because they are.
That was
laughing.
great.
They are laughing in my inbox. So thank you for tapping in. Bro, that like I couldn't make that shit up if I wanted to, dog.
That is crazy. It's like the things that you have to hear in life, you know, and like as old as you get, you can still surprise yourself with certain things that you hear out of situations or out of someone's mouth, or like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Look, it's strange. It's strange.
It's strange, definitely.
It's very strange. Okay, let's go ahead into something. Well, we already here. We being scandalous. Let's continue to be scandalous.
Mm-hmm.
This week, Britney Spears posted a topless picture on her IG, titties, nipples out, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see this picture?
No, I haven't, sir.
Okay, well, if you get a moment, I need you to go see it. Did you feel any way about Britney Spears putting her titties on the internet?
Of course. I mean, the thing is, it's like, I think it's supposed to be her man's titty, like Chris Rock once said, not the community's titty. You know,
at your age, it's your man's titty.
Yeah, it should be your man's titty. You know, behind closed doors. You know, behind the bathroom door, titty. You know, not the community titty. Yeah, not the community door. You know, no, not the community, not the community titty. Like we need just. You know, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard of some stories, you know, that she's going through with her dad at this moment in time.
She's going crazy.
So from a mental aspect, I feel kind of bad for her, you know, and maybe this could be a cry for additional attention to what's going on to her at this moment in time. But you got to keep the boobies away from, you know, the internet. There's OnlyFans, you know. There's what is it, cam girls or whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's those things. You know, if you want to be that exclusive, like maybe with your core fan base, you know, to put your titty out there, you know, in public.
It's Britney, bitch.
Yeah, Britney is just not that bitch anymore, I think, you know, and
look, let me explain.
To be putting her titty on social media like that is not very pleasing, at least to me, you know.
Look,
so that's just my opinion.
First off, it is 2021. It's a titty. It be titties on top of magazines. It be people walk around with their titty out now because that's just a thing. It's a titty. Britney Spears, you want to put your titty out? Put your titty out. Put your titty out. Britney, don't let them tell you no different, Britney. You pull that titty out. You let the world see them titties. You let the world see what once was the greatest set of titties on earth. Okay? Be free. It's your body.
The most toxic titties on earth.
They might be the most toxic titties, but we're not talking about that.
I'm just saying that because of her single.
You let them know. Toxic. Oh, yeah, there you go. That was right. Yeah, I killed that. You let them know what you let them know what was driving Kevin Federline crazy. You hear me? You let them know what was under that red skin tight suit. Okay? I'm all for Britney Spears showing titties. Anyway, Jeff Bezos went to space. This nigga got in a giant penis and went to space, hung out in zero gravity for 7 minutes, then came back. The whole trip took 11 minutes and cost something like, 10 million? 21 million? Nigga, speak English.
Something like that.
Which one? 10 or 21?
I think it was 21.
21 million. $21 million.
You can help us out, folks.
I don't. But was there something I missed about going to space? What is white people obsessed with going to space?
They want to get away from us.
That's how I thought. They want to leave all the niggers here.
They want to get away from us and create a habitat outside of planet Earth.
They want to go to Mars. They're going to get the whole new planet and find something way worse than niggas there. Mm-hmm.
They're going to find some other life that's not going to be very, very accommodating.
They don't want... You know what? Hey, white people, if you're listening, we don't want you here either. We don't want you here. You can leave. Jeff Bezos, why don't you fund individual spaceships for all the white people? And then y'all can all leave. And you got to think, with that mass exodus of a population, maybe we could save the shit left of the planet we have. I think I had an idea. I think that's a great idea. Candace Parker gets the cover of 2K. Shout out to my boo. Hey, Candace. Hey, Candace. How you doing?
Shout out to you.
How you doing, Candace? Just I don't want no smoke with your husband or your ex-husband or whomever. It's an ex-husband now, right?
I believe so, yeah.
It's ex-husband? Okay. Hey, Candace. How you doing, girl?
Mm-hmm. You can say that again.
Yeah. Hey, Candace. How you doing? Mm-hmm. Just making sure you're safe out here in these streets. Just making sure you're working on that crossover, that fadeaway, and being great because you are wonderful at everything you do. I'm Candace Parker's supporter. I'm a Candace Parker supporter. She is the first woman to ever grace the cover of NBA 2K. I'm going to go extra hard this year on my career just because of her. I'm going to look at the cover every time and be like this. Just like that. Just like that for Candace Parker.
Just like that.
Just like that. Shout out again to Candace. We love you. Now, all real shit, Candace. Congratulations. You are a phenomenal athlete. You are an amazing basketball player.
And much deserving to be on that cover.
Much deserved. You are a wonderful representative and a wonderful example for young women out there all across the world. And I strive to be half as great as you are this conversation one day. So congrats to you and everything. I was talking to my little sister about being a basketball player. I thought she was going to be real tall. She stopped growing like 4 years ago, apparently. Okay. She shot up real quick. Erica was like a 4'3"
Right.
And then she got to be like a 5'5". And then she kind of just fucking stopped. I thought she was going to be bigger.
So basically,
I had hoop dreams. I was going to feed her.
Her spurt was literally cut short. Okay.
I was going to feed her with a slingshot. I had Brittany Grinder dreams for my little sister.
Okay.
And then she just stayed short still.
Okay.
And she don't even like sports or sweat. Like
she's into other things now.
Everything that I had envisioned, it fell apart. It fell apart really quickly.
It happens that way. Yeah, my dad had a lot envisioned for me when I was a teenager as well, because I don't know if you know, Pop Folk, but I became a black belt in Taekwondo when I was about 12 years old. So my dad actually had the vision of me being a multiple degree black belt and also having all my schools. And that's mainly where the root of the problem with my dad started, actually, back then. Because he had that vision, because he already knew that I'm not the type of person that's really like into school. So he basically had a business vision for me. And I just couldn't quite grasp it as a teenager, because, sometimes as teenagers, or not sometimes, I'd say most times as teenagers, we think we know everything. And
think we know,
yeah, when we don't know shit. You don't know shit as a teenager, but we do think, sometimes that we know everything. And that was the root, possibly, of our problems. But I'm thankful, I guess, for that experience, because nowadays my dad is my best friend and I appreciate him so much.
When was the last time you like really worked on your martial arts skill? Like, do you still practice?
No, I don't practice anymore. I haven't practiced in like decades, actually, to be exact.
You think you still got the moves?
I still got the moves. Yeah, I could still get the leg up there. I can still do, certain things. I still think I could break a board or two, with a knife hand or a punch, or a kick. I still think I can do those things.
So if I shot at you right now, you could do the Neo shit?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Not with real bullets, but like with BB guns or something.
Yeah. No, of course. Definitely.
Do you think you could beat Jackie Chan in the fight?
Nah, I don't think I could beat Jackie Chan.
I was waiting for you to say yeah, so I just say you was alive. But Jackie Chan fuck you up.
Nah. I think he pretty much mopped the floor with me.
Jackie Chan would fuck me up too. I'm not talking like I'm a slick out here.
I know.
I'm just saying, you think that the both of us together?
Jackie's gifted.
You think both of us could get together could fuck Jackie Chan up? He old now too.
With some weapons, I think so.
I got a weapon for his ass.
But we gotta sucker him.
I'm just gonna shoot him. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know why y'all keep getting in the hand to hand combat.
Catch him from behind. Bow.
Hand to hand combat with niggas that I know will kill me. I'm just gonna shoot you. Oh, you 7 feet tall, 400 pounds. Why would I tussle with you? I'm gonna shoot you. Oh, you're Bruce Lee's teacher and you've trained everyone ever. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna shoot you. Why would I waste my time with that? I'm gonna shoot you. First place I'm shooting you is your kneecap, so you can't move or do anything. And I will slowly walk the fuck away from you.
Bang, bang.
All right. So Maria Taylor, she left ESPN for NBC.
I'm so happy for her.
Her first gig is the Olympics, and she will parlay that into now doing the Super Bowl and football in America on Sunday nights. So congratulations, NBC. Congratulations, Maria Taylor. Mm-hmm. With that being said, do you believe that ESPN fumbled the ball or mishandled the Rachel Nichols Maria Taylor situation?
I believe ESPN always fumbles the ball when it comes to, I'm not going to say black people, but when it comes to certain people in general, that's all I'm going to say. And it's the culture at ESPN that's pretty much toxic, and I'll just be quite honest, and the way they just, treat people that they necessarily are not in favor of, basically. And they're trying to make it seem like it was a Maria thing because she didn't want to like take their offer. They want to make it seem like she was asking for like Stephen A. Smith money for like $8-9 million or something like that.
She was not.
And I'm sure she was not asking for anything close to that. So there's definitely a big issue at ESPN because I've seen a lot of like great journalists and a lot of great people who've fit in to the ESPN mold and just all of a sudden leave. So you tend to think over time, like, who is the real problem? You know,
ESPN, the higher ups at ESPN are the real problem. They have always been the real problem. If you believe that Rachel Nichols was wrong for what she said or how she felt, I mean, that's your opinion. But she was talking to LeBron James and Rich Paul. She was talking to two black men. Okay, so if she was saying anything indicative of racism, those aren't the two people you pick up the phone and call to speak racist to. What she says exactly were that the ESPN higher ups were trying to push Maria Taylor to the front to fix the diversity problem that they have had, and she knows firsthand about, because she is, in fact, a woman working at ESPN. And that as much as they're trying to push her, you're not going to push me out of the way to make that, make that room.
Correct.
On a personal level, I don't see anything wrong with what she says.
No, that there's nothing wrong.
There was nothing wrong with what Rachel Nichols said. She is a woman who has been marginalized by ESPN, just like every other woman at ESPN or any other person of color has been marginalized at ESPN by the higher ups. And she fought for years to get her position, and she'd be damned if a new person comes in and just is allowed to sweep it from under her feet. I don't see a fucking problem with that. My problem is that people genuinely want to have a problem with what Rachel Nichols said without any context of why this was said, why she feels this way, she feels this way because there is an entire system at ESPN built to make sure white men prosper. I don't know about you, but nigga, white men ain't the entertaining reason I'm turning into ESPN.
Of course not. That's why we idolize people such as Stuart Scott. May his soul rest in peace. Because he was a representation of us. I was able to identify myself with Stuart Scott. Stuart Scott was actually hip hop, if you want to put it that way. And it's basically those reasons. I'm just piggybacking off what you're saying.
Like I feel like
we're not seeing Maria Sports Center to watch. Well, back in the day, it was Keith Olbermann, or we weren't there to watch those people.
I do enjoy Kenny Mayne. That's the homie, and I love Scott Van Pelt.
Kenny Mayne is cool, and Scotty is cool.
Kenny Mayne even left ESPN now and joined NBC. He's there with Kerry Champion, fine ass. I mean, Kerry Champion, fine ass, and Kerry Champion. Good Lord, she is.
You've said the name about 3 times now.
Good Lord, Kerry Champion is amazing.
She's gorgeous.
Amazing.
And
she's
talented,
smart, talented. Good Lord, she's amazing.
She has it all.
Everything. Yeah, man, she's great.
Look at that. Even she left ESPN.
Great. Maria Taylor left because she got a better situation at NBC, and
it's a more global network, so it's a lot better for her resume and a lot better for her exposure. And
I just feel like
she's very talented as well.
If you weren't one of those people who literally came to see Rachel Nichols or Maria Taylor, this probably doesn't even make sense to you. The whole scheme of this doesn't even make sense to you. Rachel kept the show. She will move forward, going forward as the host of it. And I'm sure that they're happy. I'm sure that makes them happy. But
of course,
I feel like ESPN fumbled the ball on this really badly. They fumbled the ball.
ESPN is a mess.
Really badly. And they need to rectify that.
I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you right now. I don't even fuck with ESPN like that. Whatever it has to do with news or whatever, I fuck with Fox.
Okay.
I'm watching Skip. I'm watching Shannon, even though I don't like Skip that much. But Shannon is my guy. That's my uncle.
Skip.
I listen to a little bit of Colin Cowherd. A little bit of Nick Wright here and there. I'm on Fox, basically, if I need anything sports related.
Yeah, man.
I'm not really fucking with ESPN like that much these days, and it's because of that reason. Because it's like, what's all the drama about? Like, get your shit together, bitches.
Okay, so let me ask you this: now that we've gotten here, I was having a lot of really good feelings and good things going on in my life this week, and I bought a lot of like little cool, cute shit for my nephews and all that cool shit, and it made me think about myself and how much I love animals. And I know this is a little off topic for everything that we've been talking about today.
That's fine. We talk a little bit about everything. It's an open conversation.
But what are some of your favorite animals?
That's actually a great question. No one has ever, I think, asked me that. Like, what are my favorite animals? That's actually a great question. But
my favorite animal is here.
I think one of my favorite animals recently, I think, is the honey badger. Oh, you like the penguin? Okay.
The penguin is my favorite animal.
Respect.
Penguin is my favorite animal, bro. No questions asked. The penguin is my favorite.
Okay. That's nice. I'd say the honey badger because everything that it could possibly do.
I love the honey badger.
And the way it fends, and defends itself basically against like all predators, like whether it be a lion, lioness, cheetah, whatever the case is. It's like it doesn't back down. It's going to defend itself, and just the way it treats, those bullying type of animals, basically, or wild, savage animals. So, yeah, the honey badger, I'd have to put it right up there. It's one of my favorite animals. I think another one that's emerging, obviously as one of my favorite animals, and thanks to Harley Quinn, is the dog. The dog is actually one of my favorite animals as well, in that they're very loyal. Like, you can't even compare the loyalty of a dog to a human being. Because
not even close.
It's not even close. It's not close at all. And I just have a high esteem for dogs.
Harley would literally die for me. Some of you niggas would snitch for a ham sandwich. Fuck out of here. Exactly. Ham, no cheese, no mayo, just ham on bread. You niggas ain't worth it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's Tiger. Okay. Tiger's a good one.
Tiger's a very interesting animal as well. They're great climbers, I believe, too, right?
I'd be lying if I said I knew, but
yeah,
there's a lot of animals I like. I'm a huge animal fan. That's one thing me and Cuddy had in common. I'm a huge animal person. I love the red panda.
So you watch like Animal Planet and stuff like that,
bro? I'm that shit is always.
Because my dad is pretty much into that. Yeah,
that's what Harley watches. Like when I leave her by herself for a moment, like if I'm in here in the living room, you know what's on the TV right now? Animal Planet.
Okay,
she's watching Animal Planet. So yeah, bro, that's my favorite. I guess I put favorite, but there's a bunch of animals, man. I love dogs. I love the red panda. I love the regular panda. They're so cute and goofy and fucking clumsy. I like tigers. I like meerkats. I like lemurs. Like I love all animals, man. I love so many different animals. I wish that we took better care of them as humanity goes, because a lot of them are becoming extinct. And we are the reason that they are becoming extinct. We are a fucking parasite to this planet. Human beings are.
We're the worst animal.
We are. We hunt and kill for no reason. We murder for no reason. We destroy. Oh, okay. I got one from an outside listener that says they had octopus. Hold on. Octopus is their favorite animal because I see you over there. Hold on. Octopus. They're so smart and they taste good.
Okay. Next.
Gosh. Oh God. Oh God. Anyway. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and leave this behind. We could touch on Rolling Loud if you want to do that, or we can.
Yo, I can't get over that clip When the baby, oh my God, when they threw a
yo, that shit is great.
They threw a sneaker at the baby.
Only the baby would react like that, and I can't lie, bro.
Oh my God, man.
The baby's reaction on stage is exactly what my reaction would have been on stage.
You know, I kind of like I thought about that too. That like you would say something like that as well. Pod folk, you gotta listen to this.
Who the fuck threw that motherfucking busted ass goddamn Adidas?
That nigga threw an Adidas and he ducked that bitch. Looked in the crowd like, who threw that goddamn busted ass Adidas? Like, yo,
Oh man,
yo, oh,
that was. I think that was the best part of like Rolling Loud. I think, and is it mongooses? Since we're on animals as well, are mongooses do they have like great reflexes?
Yeah.
So he's a mongoose.
Nigga,
the baby is a mongoose.
Mongoose.
George Bush Jr. He's a mongoose as well. You remember when they threw shoes at him? He dodged them too.
That nigga was moving. That nigga bob and weave like he is Floyd Mayweather out this bitch, ain't he? George, that nigga George was scared of them. He thought there was nuclear shoes. He didn't know what was happening.
Exactly.
So at Rolling Loud, we're
shoes
not
with bombs attached to them. Yeah.
What I got from Rolling Loud so far, the baby brought out Tory Lanez while he was
baby suit.
He was dressed up as the baby's the baby's mascot.
Yeah.
And he came out and they performed. Megan performed right afterwards, apparently. Kodak went crazy and niggas thought he was rolling. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. He Kodak, he living his life, he being great. I don't know what was happening with everything with Rolling Loud. I wasn't there. I saw a couple people show up.
I could tell you what was going around in Rolling Loud.
COVID. COVID was going around. COVID, all you niggas gonna get it. These are the same niggas that's gonna leave there and go to buffets.
Or you Delta niggas.
These are the niggas that eat at buffets, bro. The motherfuckers that go to like Rolling Loud. These are niggas that eat at buffets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think of when like you know what I think about when I think about people like these who went to like Rolling Loud, like, and was like in there like sweating on top of each other with no mask.
Right.
I think of the people like when you eating Doritos, these are the nigga in that commercial. Like when you eating the Doritos, they're gonna lick your fingers clean. Like they them kind of people. Like that's nasty. Don't lick my fingers. That's gross. Like these are the people that are licking each other's back. And they sweaty, they rolling.
Check this out. I sent that video or that clip of the baby, you know, when they threw him that sneaker to one of my friends, and he just wrote me back just now. He literally just wrote me back and he said, yo, the baby's related to George Bush. And I just mentioned George Bush Jr. just now.
That's hilarious.
The irony.
Yeah, just towards the women who have already sent me the canceling text message and messaging in my inbox in here. First and foremost, I'm not endorsing anybody. I'm not here to cancel anybody. I'm here to talk about it. That's as far as that goes. Somebody has a beef with Kodak on that one personal. That's your beef. I will talk about that at a later time, I guess. As far as the other people saying that Tory Lanez and whoever with Tory Lanez should be look, let me explain something to you. Because I guess you might be new here because I haven't seen you before. Okay. You might be new to these parts. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sincere Adventure. This is my co-host, Jay Honey. And one thing that I do not fear is cancel culture. Because I don't care about you. I don't care about you nor your opinion about anything you're talking about. Because if you are part of cancel culture who has a problem with something someone else did over there and you are going to ignore them, then fuck it. That's how I feel. Oh, God damn it.
Plus, you can't cancel a person like Tory Lanez. He's very talented, and he recently had a freestyle with Flex.
He went crazy. I'm not here passing judgment. I'm not passing judgment. I wasn't there in that truck. I don't know what happened. I'm not judging. All I'm saying, I'm giving you facts. Tory Lanez was at Rolling Loud. He was dressed as a 6-foot fucking infant. These are facts. This is not an opinion. These are fucking facts. No opinions. Fucking facts. I gave you facts. I'm not canceling someone off of something I don't have facts on. I am not endorsing Tory Lanez. I am not banishing him. I am not endorsing Megan. I am not banishing her. I am passing along information and giving you my take on it. I swear.
Simple as that.
Some of you people, I wish that retarded was not politically incorrect because I would call you retarded, but it's politically incorrect to call you retarded. So I won't do that. I'm done here. Are you ready? Are you ready to be done?
Let me see. Is hour 10? Yeah, we're done.
We out of here.
Pretty much done. We wrapped up. I think we talked enough for today.
Yeah. Go subscribe and go.
So I knew you get that merch.
Get the merch. Subscribe. We back next week, 1:00. Go be great.
Spotify.
Don't be part of cancel culture.
SoundCloud. Be yourself.
Be yourself. Have a fucking mind and an opinion of your own.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking douche.
We out here.
Come on.